The increasing pressure for U.S. action follows the capture today of Tal Afar in northern Iraq. Tal Afar is on a highway linking Mosul, captured last week, to Syria. These are the areas ISIS holds so far. Their goal is to form an Islamist state ruled by Sharia law in parts of Iraq and Syria. And they are just miles from Baghdad. Clarissa Ward is there.
As ISIS captured yet another city in the north, its fighters were starting to use their new equipment, abandoned by the fleeing Iraqi army. But it's these images that have really shocked the people of Iraq and threatened to plunge this country deeper into sectarian bloodshed. ISIS claims the photos show its fighters executing more than 1,700 men captured in last week's fighting. Though the photos have not been verified, pictures and videos like these of militants brutalizing Iraqi soldiers have horrified Shiites, and Sunnis are now living in fear of retribution, especially here in Baghdad, a deeply divided city.
These walls were built years ago to separate Sunni and Shiite neighborhoods during the worst of the sectarian bloodletting. And now communities on both sides fear that violence may explode here again. In the Shiite stronghold of Sadr City, men took to the streets with every weapon they could find in a show of force. We found tribal leader Abu Ali Khalik leading a chant that summed it all up. ISIS, we will kick you out, he shouted. Abu Ali claims 1 million men have volunteered to join the fight. There's a pressing need to defeat terrorism and back the army, he said. The army is strong. But I think if the army was as strong as you say it is, there wouldn't be a need for these militias.
The army was betrayed in Mosul, he said, and so they need backup. Iraq will not be broken.
But Iraq may have already started breaking up, Jeff, and today there was more bad news for the military. An army helicopter was shot down by ISIS fighters.
So, Clarissa, with the country splintering, what is the central government's strategy?
Well, that's just it, Jeff. There doesn't really appear to be a strategy. And the only outside country that is throwing its weight behind the Iraqi Shiite-dominated government here is Iran. Iran has, in fact, now sent the head of its Quds paramilitary force, Qasem Soleimani, along with a contingent of Iranian fighters. They are here trying to help Iraqi forces coordinate a response.
Clarissa Ward in Baghdad tonight. Thank you.